needed here right now. Let's hop right into it. Hello everyone, how's it going? Back with our message needed here right now. Let's hop right into it and find out what message your angels have for you today. From the jump, I am hearing. Hello everyone, how's it going? Back with our message needed here right now. Let's hop right into it and find out what message your angels have for you today. From the jump, I am hearing that you got a lot of people talking about the fact that people find you very, very attractive and often end up having a crush on you. I feel like for some of you out there, you may be aware of this. You have a very attractive energy and people get attached to you very easily. But there's some of you in the collective that don't even realize how many people are interested in you romantically. And I feel like for some of you out there, you associate this with a bad thing because it has ruined maybe friendships in your life or even workplace situations where you're just trying to do your job or live your life. But people end up thinking there's more to it than that or end up wanting to ask you out and ruin their professional relationship with you.
This has ruined my entire
you guys have had situations
last year. I've been trying to mention that my baby's gone, and a lot of people have either liked me, wanted to have sex with me, or want to have a baby with me and start a new family with me. They have not helped me focus on getting my baby. And I get a lot of attention. A lot of people like me, and they get distracted when they're with me. Like, I've told a lot of people my story about my baby's gone, and people are attracted to me, want a new family with me. They like me and want to date me. And I simply just want my babies.
Where people didn't want to be your friend anymore because of the attention that you've gotten. So let's hop into it a little bit more and find out who's crushing on you, because I do feel like for a lot of you out there that are single, you may be surprised to find that there's someone out there that is interested in you that you could be interested in back, but there's different circumstances on why this person may not have revealed themselves to you. Let's see, we got family. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that fantasize about having a family with you guys and even settling down with you. So I'm definitely picking up on an energy where there was someone from your past that really wanted to be with you or ask you out, but they didn't feel like they were ready for the responsibilities that a relationship entailed because they kind of respected you and knew that you wanted something serious. I feel like this is an individual that could have even went with another option because that person they didn't take as seriously. And I know that sounds kind of messed up, but again, you guys have this energy where people tend to hold you in a high light. Not only that, you have an aura of protection. So God, your angels, the universe also warns individuals to stay away from you unless they are ready to truly give you what you deserve. And I also feel as well, I actually channeled this for my collective membership, that you guys actually have a protection around you that prevents people from dating you or even getting closer to you, that God, your angels set in place, because there's certain people that are just not allowed on your path. If they don't pass the test, or they don't have what it takes to protect you spiritually. And also, you guys have divine spiritual reasons why you're here. So not just anyone can come in and date you and be a part of your life. And that is why you guys have situations where people end up having a crush on you, getting involved with you, and end up disappearing and not saying anything else to you or orbiting your energy or even ghosting you, but yet you feel their energy, have dreams about them. There is going to be times in your life where God, your angels, step in and say, nope, you can't be with this person, you have to get away from them, but yet they're still going to be attached or obsessed with you, even though they have no access to you energetically. So let's see what else we have going on.
I got distracted by myself from
the gifts. Of course, a lot of people are aware of the fact that you guys have gifts, and it's definitely what attracts a lot of people to you. But there's actually people talking about the fact that they think that one of your gifts is this ability to make people like you and fall in love with you. And again, I am feeling for some of you out here in the collective, you actually don't like this gift because, again, you're trying to maybe just make friends with somebody or maybe just be taken seriously professionally, but yet there's always someone in a certain environment that you're in that falls in love with you. And that's what I'm hearing. And I do feel, again, some of you may not notice this because it may not be the person that you want to fall in love with you.
To explain what's been going on the last year, 2025, like, I have met people and I told them my story about my baby's missing, and I even met a guy and he knew how to sue the police. Yet we ended up mixing together. We had sex, and he didn't help me do no lawyer work to get my baby, but he said that we were going to have a son together. He wanted me to have his son. I have 2 baby girls missing and a son that I'm trying to get into my house. And I'm not offended at anyone if they're really attracted to me because I do dress this way for myself. I don't do it for attention. I love wearing heels and I love color. I love dressing sexy. I love dressing tight clothes. I love dressing feminine because this is my one life and I have a beautiful body. It's a masterpiece. This one reading told me, and it is very true. I have 2 dots on my lip, the Marilyn Monroe piercing. I actually have 2 natural dots there, and so I got the second one pierced because it popped up to summer 2019. Anyway, he didn't help me get my babies at all, and he knew how to write the paperwork to sue the police if they, hurt you or damage you while arresting you. So he knows how to sue them, and we just ended up mating and had sex. So I'm just like, and then he wanted me to have his son. I'm not gonna mention his name because we weren't dating, but like, I've had a lot of men I tell, or a lot of people I tell, and they get distracted because they're interested in me. And it's like, I'm not trying to be that. It's hard. Like, sometimes it's hard for me to get stuff done because people are literally attracted to me. And I know that attractive people know what I'm talking about. Like, you will find yourself behind because you're attractive. I'm not offended. Thank you for the people who do genuinely like the way I dress and who I am and compliment me and stuff. But like, I really do care about just getting my babies. I just have to put this out. Like, I have to put this out there because I don't know if people thought like, oh, she must not be trying to get her baby, or wow, it took her the whole year 2025 to not get her baby. No, because I want to viral and get my baby today. Like, I wanted to get my baby last year and the year before that. So I have to do this to defend myself, everyone. That's it. Because this helps explain it. Like, I couldn't explain every person or whatever happened, but yeah, people want more than, to just help me sometimes. They get attracted to me. They want to mate with me. They want to mix with me. And it's like, no, you all, I really want my babies. Like, sit and help me get my babies. There's no attraction. I'm not flirting with you. There's no sexual, nothing. Someone said I give off a little sexual energy because some people have a natural sexual energy about them. And I actually do have that. I've had it since whenever. But that's what I'm saying. So, yeah.
People out there that no matter what you do, end up having a crush on you. I'm also hearing for some of you in the collective, you've even experienced the dark side of this, like stalkers or people that won't leave you alone. And that is why a lot of you have learned to dim your light.
Yeah.
A lot of the collective can actually shine brighter than what
I
you
can
guys are
shine
actually
bright, you
doing.
all,
But
and
you
I need
tend
to do
to
better.
not want to be noticed in certain situations because you are afraid of maybe people hitting on you too much. And I am hearing for some of you out there.
I'm not, but I actually get distracted by them hitting on me. Like, I get confused and distracted. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Energy. I've been hearing sexual energy because it has attracted the wrong type of people. And again, for some of you, you don't see yourself as attractive because you've had situations where people have put you down or made you feel bad about these qualities you had, and you dimmed them. So let's see what else we have going on here.
I don't feel bad about my sexual qualities. I feel bad about people who mistreat me for my sexual qualities, because if you don't treat me good for my sexual qualities, because I'm with Too Short, please don't fuck for free. But honestly, I have 3 beautiful babies from fucking for free, and I'm very happy. So I'm very happy. Like, I'm not even going after child support. I love my kids, and that's why I'm glad that there is assistance and people that respect single moms, because they are the mother's baby for sure. But yeah, people that mistreat me and they've had sex with me, like, you need to pay. And I don't mean pay like I'm a prostitute, but I mean, like, don't mistreat a woman if she's nice to you. Because I'm not talking about like, oh, you had to pay me because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But some men don't do that. They will treat a woman nice and kind without even having sex with her. So any man that wants to have sex with a woman to mistreat her or make her feel like a hoe or a slut, well, you wanted to do that with her. I guarantee you, all the people that I've met have wanted to have sex with me. All the men I met have wanted to have sex with me, except for this one person. When I seen him, he was fine. And he's the one person in my entire life when I seen him, I said, oh my God, you are so fine. What do you mix with? I'm not going to put their name out there, but I have to put this video on YouTube to help myself. So whoever these men are, they're not even relevant, because I'm not in a relationship. I'm not dating nobody. And I'm a single woman. I'm scared in this world without my kids. I feel like I don't even know if people were so attractive to me that it wasn't sex trafficking, or it was, but I feel like a male CPS investigator lied and had my baby taken, and then men wanted to approach me for sex around the city. And some wanted to offer me money. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it's either sex trafficking, and it's like, well, okay, at the same time, you are attractive and you do wear heels and you do wear color for stuff. But at the same time, people do shiesty things. Hey, her baby's by a man of a completely different skin tone. People may think it's from a date. People may think I'm a hoe and I'm just a woman to pass babies through. That's not what this is. That's why I had to put this video on, because I care about my babies, and people are highly attracted to me to where they get stuff confused. No, I'm a single woman. I'm scared without my babies in this world. I need my 3 babies. I demand my babies now. The first law of life is you don't take a woman's baby from her, and that's what I say. And that's the truth.
Inside and out, and I'm always here to remind you guys this.
I don't even like this video right now because my nails aren't on, but I do love my natural nails. Look how pretty they are without the fake nail. Like, I do need to file them down, and they are a little bit pinker than, they are more pinker than this. They're a little dull, but I like
so on and so forth.
my nails.
A lot of times your relationships don't work out because people cannot handle how well liked you are.
How pretty I am. Yes.
How many options you truly have.
Yes, I had to put this on the internet. Like, people, look how I dress, everybody. Like, look. And look at my bra. People cannot handle this. There was a dude who was like, oh, you dress like that because you're a hoe. I said, I don't dress like this because I'm a hoe. I dress like this because I like these clothes. I love these clothes. It's like telling a woman who's in fashion she can't dress in fashion. It's like telling a nude person at the beach, you can't be nude at the nude beach. You can be. I can wear these cute clothes if I want to. I can wear this in public if I want to. It's like telling a rapper not to dress sexy. Like, what?
Turned on you. And I feel like part of the reason is because people are jealous of how good you guys are doing, how well you're looking. So again, it can go both ways, but there is a sense of, as a whole, the collective having a huge energy of people and situations that actually look out for you and protect you. And in the meantime, like, you guys have had so many situations in your life where you may have felt like
your coochie when it's bleeding.
You, or you didn't get the person or relationship.
I like a sexy red.
But you guys are going to realize,
what if I was sexy pink? That's
how many people in your life you thought maybe you wanted to be with or be in a relationship with that wasn't actually for you. What I'm actually hearing as well, it may take some time, but a lot of times in your guys' life, you have situations where you feel like people may have hurt you or rejected you, but then they want to come back around.
They have.
Or they want back in your life, and that is because, again, people tend to try to hurt or bring you down
because they're insecure and they're jealous.
So I'm reminding you guys too that if you've had situations in your life, or maybe even right now you're watching this for a reason.
I am, and I'm telling y'all this for a reason.
To kind of bring you down a notch.
That's
Don't let them do that. And I feel that
notch.
dating for light workers and healers is especially difficult for multiple reasons. You're going to run into narcissistic people that want your energy for their own purposes. You're also going to run into situations where people run away from you because they're scared of what you are. I actually was talking about that in my live show a couple days ago. And you have situations where things may actually seem like they're great on surface value, but God and your angels are like, no, like, this person isn't for you. And they kind of force that individual to leave your life. You're like, come on, what gives? Like, you don't really feel like you're as attractive as you really are because you often feel rejected, but really that's God's protection. And again, you guys had a high amount of situations where people just act messed up towards you because of also spiritual warfare. And there's situations where people end up getting energetically attacked because they like you or have crushes on you. You've also had situations where people are aware of how desirable you are. They sometimes drag other people away from you because they're jealous. You've had situations where maybe someone's interested in you, but their friend was also interested in you, and they ended up
jealous of you,
letting that go because they didn't want to hurt their friend's feelings. You had situations where maybe your friend was interested in the same person as you, and they felt like they were competing with you, and you lost relationships over that. Like, your attractiveness has sometimes been seen as a bad thing in certain environments. That's why a lot of you have dimmed that down. But when I'm hearing,
like, when I went to the shelter, in Arizona, I think that's why the female lie next door, she said that I was beating my son to where he was screaming and crying. I'm so glad I'm playing this video. To where he was screaming and crying. That is not true. I wasn't beating my son to where he was screaming and crying. Mind you, I had on the crop top shirt and the skirt from Rainbow that that rapper girl she has on in a video, and I'm going to screenshot it and put it in this video if I can to show you what outfit I had on at the Christian shelter. And the girl next door lied and said I was beating my son to where he was screaming and crying. Mind you, my son was screaming around the tour at the shelter the whole 30 minutes. I took him back to the room. He was still screaming for about 15 minutes and then stopped. And she lied and said I was beating my son, or she heard me beating my son to where he was screaming and crying. And it just wasn't true. And I just got out of jail because the bitch said I assaulted her, y'all, and I didn't. She said I assaulted her. I didn't hit her. I didn't hit her. We got in an argument in the hallway. She said, don't talk to my man. She came to the laundry room and said, don't talk to my man. I said, that's my man. We got an argument. She told the police I assaulted her. Now I'm assaulted by the police. So yeah, I do need to put this online. Fucked up. And have some self-esteem, bitch. Don't nobody want your fucking man. Like, have some self-esteem, yo. If you have a man and you have to go fight another female, that's not the man for you. Because a man who's a man for you you wouldn't do that, because he has to talk to other people. Other people have to say hello. Some people are friendly. Maybe the person is friendly. Maybe, there's a conversation about something that's going on, whatever. Maybe she's just outgoing for you. It's like someone coming in with all this energy and then, don't talk to my man. Where does that come from in the day when everyone is due to pass a hello if they want to freely? Like, I'm glad I'm talking about this, because I'm telling the woman to have self-esteem, because if you have a man that makes you act that way, then that's not the man for you. A man should be like, you don't have to come and say, don't talk to my man, because he's talking to someone he ain't going to cheat. Like, why would you be... I could see if the woman was flirting with him, touching his dick and stuff and all that stuff, and he shouldn't let a woman touch his dick. Come on, everyone.
But their friend was also interested in you, and they ended up just letting that go because they didn't want to hurt their friend's feelings. You had situations where maybe your friend was interested in the same person as you, and they felt like they were competing with you, and you've lost relationships over that. Like, your attractiveness has sometimes
I don't even look that attractive right now,
seen as a bad thing in certain
but this is the basics that I do have.
That's why a lot of you have dipped that down. What I'm hearing is that you're meant to be seen, you're meant to be noticed.
I'm meant to be seen,
and I'm also hearing from Collective that you're going to have a time period where you're going to feel comfortable showing yourself, popping out in whatever way you feel is best for you. But I'm also hearing as well that a lot of you have realized that you can't just be in similar, like,
I'm not comfortable about my voice. I don't know what it looked like from the other side of the phone.
And again, like, sometimes things end up being toxic. If, say, you guys are
and I don't have no lashes on, but I want to grow my real lashes so you can see. Like, I don't think I'm that perfect just to be like, oh, every shot is perfect. But I know there's some... I like pretty pictures, though. So I want to see myself.
I am saying for a lot of you guys out there, shine your light, do your thing. You are attractive, but
I'm attractive.
Again, some of you have to make sure you kind of stay away.
I know my lips are, because people always compliment my lips, and not saying anything inappropriate about them. Oh, they're for dick sucking. They just actually really like my lips. They're pretty. Top one's bigger than the small one and wider. And I got the 2 dots on my lip, and the dude peers it perfectly. Like, he peers it above the 2 dots, so you can still see the natural 2 dot underneath the piercing. I'm gonna poke out the.
Basically, like you being in love with them back, or they're going to take anything you give them as a validation of their delusion.
I'm going to post this
and I am
freely.
For Collective, you had a few situations where there has been people that have been
I usually do,
delusionally attracted to you or obsessed with you. And I am hearing for some of those situations, some of you got turned off from even communicating with the opposite gender or even the same gender for some of you. I am hearing for those that don't even swing that way, you've had people of the same gender get attracted to you or get close to you, and it'd be kind of weird because of how attractive you guys are. Even if that person doesn't swing that way, it's like something about you.
Oh, I haven't.
Like, you are their partner. You are their person. Like, you guys have been in relationships or connections with friendships that the person ended up acting like they were dating you and got possessive and controlling over you. And again, this happens a lot with light workers, with healers. Again, if you're new here, welcome. I say this a lot, but you guys have an energy that is super attractive, and people end up getting obsessed with it, and that's why people end up talking about you a lot and not letting you go. And I am hearing
I'm just normally like this, so sometimes I do get confused about it. Even though the relationship is normal person wearing what the fuck I'm wearing, and I don't have that much neither. Please do donate to my Cash App.
Around them that was toxic, and they were jealous of how much this person liked you, put you on a pedestal, even idolized you in a sense, and they decided to basically throw a lot of negative energy on this connection or even convince this person to walk away from you. And this person is realizing that you're growing more and more distant from them. And some of you could be seeing this person in your dreams as well. We got new love. One thing I want to say too, for my people out there who are single, you can always attract new love. Like, you always have options, but a lot of you have opted out of dating because you realize that you're going to let God and your angels pick someone out for you and not force certain connections to happen that are not meant to be. I know it kind of sucks for a lot of you out there because you've had so many strange dating experiences, but there is going to be times in your life too that
I'm not God uses you guys as a
messenger. So there has been certain people you guys have been on dates with or even experienced on a brief level that
and this is how I like to be.
Here. And I feel like some of you need to know that, like, some of you have flings that
and I'm from Michigan.
Sometimes you really do impact people's lives, even if they were forced to leave your life or other things happen. People often look at their experience with you as like such an amazing time in their life, and you guys need to know that too as well. That a lot of times people leave your life for spiritual purposes, just like the reasons why they come into your life. And not everybody has what it takes to stay in your energy field.
Y'all know I don't look perfect, but I'm gonna perfect myself, so don't worry.
Wow, another interesting thing
blah, blah, blah.
I'm hearing is that people talk about the fact that the type of people that get interested in you are the type of people that don't get interested in anybody. Like, you guys definitely are attracted.
Oh,
to
someone just
people
told me that. He just told me
all
that. He told me, he was like, hey, I don't give nobody money. I only gave you money because I like you. And I was like, I've had people tell me that before. I've had people who say they do not pay for women. They do not pay. They don't pay for females. Give me money. So this is not the only man that's told me this, y'all. But someone just told me this today. And I'm glad I'm putting this on the internet because sometimes it's hard to explain stuff. I know you all know. But I actually want this to help defend myself because, you know, like I'm not the best at defending myself, everyone. So I would appreciate loyal fans or people who know what I'm going through, especially mothers and single parents, dads. Even for the dads, you all, I was saying it should be illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and their children, even for the biological father's well-being. Like there needs to be more respect of the biological father and mother, and especially the woman, because hey, no one asked me to get pregnant. I carried my baby for 9 months and I birthed it and I have the breast milk for my baby. I'm the best person for my baby. And if I can't protect my baby and demand my baby back in America, what protection and respect is there for all of life? You know what I'm saying? In another country, in another state, how someone took a baby, ICE took someone's baby, and they're like, that's a baby, that's a baby. And they took the 4-year-old in the ICE, the police car. People are disgusted with that behavior, and I'm disgusted as well as at them taking babies. I feel like they shouldn't even have the right. And if anything, it's more important that the parent and the child together, like if they're not raping, selling the baby, or like making the baby do drugs and sex acts and weird stuff, nasty, freaky stuff, burning the baby with cigarettes, then it should be fine. Hey, you guys are together. That's what I was saying when I was just locked up. I said that they should allow the kid to be with the parent because sometimes jail is a place for people to get better, to work, to get a degree or whatever, but they need to somehow try to keep parents and children together, like especially people who aren't going to jail for a long time or it's something petty. Like I just went to jail for no reason because someone made a false phone call. I've never done that in my life, and I'm glad, and I feel like I'm a better person that I've never made that false phone. Oh my God, someone assaulted me, but I haven't been hit. Really? Ew.
themselves, and they realize when they meet someone like you're somebody who is like really rare. Like that's what I'm hearing. I think someone is actually really coming through rare. In particular. This person is kind of known to being like an ice king or ice queen. They don't usually date people or they don't usually fall in love, or sometimes these people could be players, but they end up getting stuck on you. Like there's a situation where people are talking about someone that is in love with you, infatuated with you, and stuck on you and wants to.
And this is who I naturally am. So if you do like me, that's a good thing because this is naturally who I am. And I'm trying to be my best me. But like you see, I didn't have so many short stops. It's about 3 of the outfits that I got. Well, what are the 3 of the outfits? Okay. Like I said, you be liking me. So I like myself. You know, I just want to be able to be myself like this dude right here when he got his Cartiers on. I want to be at my best on my fly. Money Man. I see him. I like him. Money Man. Someone said there's dick right there. Look. Jeezy, I think I hear voices in my head. I think I'm schizophrenic. They said, let's get it from another planet. They stupid. Y'all.